Hiya folks, it's Kikoskia here, and welcome back to Let's Play Betrayal at Krondor, and when last we left off, we are here outside Sethenon, a place we actually managed to get into after fighting our way through lots of ghosts and loading our way past even more of them. The reward, however, was very much worth it. We learned some really powerful spells: Grief of 1,000 Nights, Danon's Delusions, and Dragon's Breath. Unfortunately, we still have to make our way out of this place, and that's easier said than done on account of all of the ghosts. However, we managed to take a single step forward, and I'm going to take that as a colossal victory and save, because this is an extremely tricky thing to do. It's very tricky. Right. Oh, another step. I'm gonna save again. Yep, that's right. Every step. James's stealth ability is increased. Okay. We're very close now. A couple more steps. A couple more steps. Come on, you three. If we take it very slow and very steady... Oh, we're nearly there! We're so very nearly there! Come on! No! Ghosts! I should have given you some restoratives! No! You're gonna get destroyed! You're gonna get absolutely destroyed! Okay, good news! You're not dead. And now, we can have you cast Skin of the Dragon. Like, right now. For 15 on you. Because you have 7 health. And an 18% accuracy right now. Well, this is unfortunate. And you're moving right next to... Oh, dearie me. I don't think we're gonna win this right now. Nope, so give me one moment. Lesson learned, me. Pass over some restoratives to Gorath, so that he can heal himself. But if we're really lucky, we won't get into a fight. And we were exceptionally lucky, and we did not get into a fight, which means we're going to save again. I mean, this is fantastic for our stealth skill. Oh, we actually made it. We're out. We're safe. We made it. Oh, that was worth reloading. It was so worth reloading. How is your stealth skill? 60%, 71%, 73%. Being stealthy through there. Oh my. That was an ordeal. And you know what? We are going to celebrate. We're going to celebrate in a way you're not anticipating. For yes, progress lies in the other direction. It lies in the direction of Romney and everywhere else. But we're actually going to head west. We're heading west, and we're going back to Tana's. For we have a huge pile of money, and there's something we can do in Tana's that is a good use of our money, and a good use of our time. It's finally time to head west to the area of Krondor. It's dark. Not by much, though. We can keep moving. We are going to go to Tana's, which, if we double-check the map, I don't know if that's Tana's. Tana's? Actually, that is Tana's. Okay, that's Tana's right there. So... okay, that's not Tana's. I think Tana's is a little more to the south. Yep, here's Tana's. Right. What is in Tana's that we really, really want? Well, I'm glad you asked, for we've managed to max out our haggling, but we haven't maxed out our barding. So, Hamel's Pawn has a practice loot. It's 41 sovereigns as opposed to the 30 sovereign one in Tirsog, but we have 6,000 odd money, so you know, we can get it to 33. gonna buy a couple of these. I'm gonna buy a lot of these. Is your inventory full of them? Good. That'll do for now. That will do for now. For it is time, folks, for the epic practice off. There was a haggle off before. Now, you're gonna focus on your barding, and we're gonna work through 4 practice lutes and see what your skill ends up at. We're actually gonna work up through 1 and see what your skill ends up at. So, let's be very quick about this. Does it go through them 1 at a time? Yes, it actually does. So, hold on to that, please. You can just use 2 right now. We're just going to have you practice. For days. Because we need to get you all to 100 barding. We need Owyn and the Hagglers to become a thing. We need it. Okay, how? 67%. We are not there yet. We are not there yet. With enough money and enough time, you can see our rations are slowly ticking down. We can get Gorath and James to the mastery level of Owyn. You're getting a lot better at this. Thank you. Practice does make perfect. You're not as good as I am, though. Back in my day, I truly was the hit of the taverns. What do you mean, back in your day? You're not exactly old. I've got more experience than you, and wisdom comes with age. Do you know what he's talking about? No, I really don't. He was like this when he haggled. I'm a master of the lute and the tin whistle. Oh, Prince Arutha, when we have feasts, he's like, James, get on that tin whistle and play that song you know. And I get on my tin whistle, and I'm like, doo-ba-doop-a-doop, boop-ba-boop, ba-doo-doo-doo-ba-doo, boop-a-doo-doo-doo-doo. And he's like, oh, that's amazing. How many ales have you had when this happens? Not many, usually, 4, 5. Have you ever considered the fact that this actually doesn't happen and you're making this up? Me? Making this up? You insult me, Gorath. I'm a master of my craft, and I am now a master of the craft as well. I, too, can play with the greats. Well, fine. You see how I do at this. You watch, I'm gonna get 110% in this skill. Not before we get some more provisions. Agreed. Our ration supply is a little lacking on account of our large practice session. Yep, that's how much time can pass when you're doing this. Right, barmaid. You don't have any days rations. Can we buy multiple of these? Can we buy multiple of these? Does that increase that to like 5? Increase to 6? Okay, we can buy them like 1 at a time. This is not cheap. But if we can get everyone to say 6, we can work from there. 1 sovereign apiece. Alright, we'll go to 8 actually. We'll go to 8. This is probably a good buffer. Then all we need to... We could then travel down to Krondor and get rations there. That's probably wise. After managing to get all the way out of Sethenon, I think we have deserved a bard off. Also, this means that we won't need to do any switching when we get to a place to bard, because we'll be at maximum. Alright. We'll buy someone new. Haggle again, down to 34. Not as good, but we'll buy some. So 4 and 2 more should be more than enough to get you to that esteemed 100. This is when we don't need that many, but actually we might. You're at 54%. just ridiculous that we're all just so fantastic at it. Also, you had lockpick selected. I don't know why you had lockpick selected. That's probably just me misclicking around. But either way, apparently you're at 104% barding right now. Game, that's not how that works. Gorath cannot be at 104% barding unless he truly is better than Owyn now. He has transcended tambourine play. He now plays tambourine for the gods. Either way, you sit back, everyone. Watch a true master at work. Now, what do these string things do? Oh, they make little noises when I pluck them. Ah, interesting. I mean, clearly what you need to do is put even more strings on there. I mean, why not have 20 strings? That would be a true master's instrument. He has no idea what he's talking about. Just humor him. I'm trying, but it's so hard, Gorath. La-da-da-da-da-da-dee, I'm a true master of all I can be. Oh, it's so painful. And eventually, we'll use these two practice lutes. Loads and loads of playing. Oh, this is sovereigns well spent. All the times that we have gone and done stuff, all worth it. You're now at 88%. I think I bought too many practice lutes. You know what? I'd rather buy too many than too few. I'd rather buy too many than too few. We could just sell them back and get a little bit of our coin back. Just sell them back. We're at 3 days worth of rations. It won't take us too many days to get to, what are you at now? 101%. There we go. I, too, am now a master of my craft. I'm perfect. Perfect at music, barding, and all round fantastic. There is no one that is my equal, but I also have 100%. No one my equal. Also, it seems like the extra percentiles of skill slowly disappear as time goes on, which makes sense. Right, sell these back. Don't get all of our money back, but that's not bad, honestly. That's not bad. So there we go. 100% in all of our barding and haggling. Also, might as well get you to fix this up and this up too, and get you to 100% once more. These weapons. Okay. Armor crafting, however, this is definitely a we need to have you learn here. So, that brings that back up to 99. That brings that up to 99. And yours is at 94. So, get that up to 99. And your skill up to 99. Right. One more point. And then you are a master of all the repairs. You will be a master of 4 skills, and that is just absolutely nuts. And it didn't even take that long to do all this. Right. We need to head down to Krondor now and get some rations. In bulk, because we're going to be doing a lot of travelling soon. We need rest. Yeah, that's understandable. You need rest. You were very, very tired. So we have 2 days worth of rations. Shouldn't be a problem to get all the way down to Krondor. Meow. Just quickly zoom that. And just like that, we are here. At Krondor. Good. For we need food. Really badly. You don't have room. Okay, but you do. And it doesn't matter who haggles here. We'll buy them. We'll share with the party. And honestly, we'll buy them and we'll share with the party. That puts us, you need some. And you need some more. And you need 7 more. There we go. Just give it to him. Put that there. Okay. We are good. We are very good indeed. Also, you only have 2 of that left. You can actually stack that up there and save a tiny bit of inventory space. Marvellous. Alright, you've got an armorer's hammer, you've got the armorer's hammer there. We are, for the moment, good. And we don't need to do any haggling or any barding there, because we're as good as we can be. Okay, let us save and make our way to Malik's Cross. For it's there that we're going to play a bit of chess. We'll pass through Malik's Cross or Sethenon this way. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Oh, I am totally going the wrong way about this, but how's our... Oh, we gained some stats there, good. We gained a little bit of health and stamina, which is always nice. You know what else is nice? Just zooming our way through this area. We'll get to... if we stop here, I think we're pretty much there. Is this Malik's Cross? Yep, Malik's Cross is down there. Excellent. Let us save. And head in and play a bit of chess, shall we? Hopefully, those sovereigns will be worth it. Let's go. Let's go to the inn. James motioned the figure across the room. The man walked across to join them. Tell me something. What is it that Malik's Cross has done to deserve the Abbey Bishop? Have we done some grievous deed to the king, that he should ditch a wagon load of disrespectful, annoying, self-centered little dung haulers into our midst? What is it now? I take it the students from the Abbey Bishop are causing you grief. No, the neighbour's dog digging up your begonias and piddling in your front step, that is grief. No, what the Abbey and her blessed students have given me is a twinging ulcer and a head full of grey hair. That's strange. I would think that students would be excellent customers. Oh, well now, customers, yes. I can't stock ale fast enough to keep their eyeballs floating. But as someone that has to babysit their noble asses, that is another matter. I say lock the sorry prats in the basement until they's 20 or thereabouts. Are you sure that you haven't been speaking to the prince? Sounds like something that he would say about his twins. Boric and Erland may be princes of the blood royal, but in Arutha's eyes they're nothing but a royal pain in the behind. Kids are all the same, whether their blood's blue or not. What can I get you for today? Challenge. Any chance I can interest you in a game of chess? I'm not so sure you would want to play against me. I just learnt a few moves from a book I borrowed from the Abbey. Tell me the stakes, and I'll tell you whether I'm interested or not. Emeralds. Think you're up to it? Oh, yes. The barkeep was oblivious. While pounding James's leftward defensive positions, Ivan hadn't noticed the senior's subtle adjustments to his rightward formation of a pawn, a priest, and his queen. Ivan grinned as he tossed a pawn from the board. Seems I'm inside your line. Ready to surrender yet? Not exactly, James replied, sliding his hunter piece to the opposite side of the board. Have you ever heard of Abba's turn? Abruptly, the barkeep's face went pale as he studied the pieces. You couldn't. You did. For the next 3 moves, he made feeble attempts to regain the strength of his position, but at last gave it up as vain hope. I surrender. Yes! Yes, we won! Goodbye. It's been nice chatting with you. I think we may hang about and chat a bit with some of the students. Whatever you like. Me, I've got dishes to tend to. Thanks again. Perhaps we'll chat later. What did we get for our troubles? I mean, there's the 100 emerald. There's another 100 emerald. Oh! Okay, that's what we got. An 100 quality emerald. I shouldn't have probably bought an 100 quality emerald to get an 100 quality emerald, but you know, we did. And now we have it. That's what you get for knowing Abba's turn. That is wonderful. That makes me so happy. So, we're going to head all the way back north now. All the way past Lighton, Ooh! We could sell the emerald at Nias. That's a really good idea. Sell the emerald at Nias. Let's go do that. So, just pop over here. We'll be at Nias before we know it. Nias is a little further down. Have I missed it? I don't think I have. Just keep going around here for a bit. Yeah, we have to go this way. That's it. This way to Nias. Follow the path. It's going to get dark. That's fine. A little too dark. Over here. And here's Nia's shop. Okay. How much are we going to get for this? 530 sovereigns. You know, that's not bad. We'll take it. We'll also buy some rations from you, because looks like we need some. You know what? We'll buy multiple rations from you. More than we need. 5 and 8. Perfect. Share with the party. Puts you to 10. Puts you now to 14. And you in 14 and 4. You also have... Someone did mention, though I really don't appreciate that they did mention, that we may need a shell at some point. So I will actually buy the cheapest shell that we can afford, which is the 62% one. 4, that's fine. And we're good. Now we have more than enough rations to backtrack all the way back over here. And rest up when it gets dark, like so. Pass over the extra ration to you, and 1 extra ration to you. We can get some more when we get to Romney. Definitely get some more when we get to Romney. Now, we are fast approaching Sildon. We don't want to go to Sildon. We want to go up here. Now, somewhere around here is that fortune teller. Someone else mentioned as well that we should probably talk to them again. Okay, no more extra space here. Is this where I want to go? I don't remember. This could very well be the buy my stuff. Ah, yes. Futures, speaking of dead, rumours, 50 sovereigns, okay? We're going to talk about the future. We should tell your future. Yep. You shall wait in the attention of those who wish your destruction. We could reject this. And I'm going to see what happens if we reject it. James snorted his contempt for the old woman's prediction. I could have said any of the same things. I've heard virtually all those things from the street lunatics. Hafra! Bella shouted, but was shoved aside like a mere twig as the old woman lunged to her feet, her eyes blazing fury. Raking James's face with a sharpened nail, she howled in a voice that no longer sounded human. I am Hafra! You will believe! You will believe! Weeping openly, Bella moved behind his distraught wife, but rather than trying to console her, he lifted a stick of firewood and struck her to the floor. Standing over her unconscious form, she seemed poised to strike again. Wah! Confused, James flashed a horrified stare at Bella, but suddenly drew back in shock as another form began to materialize around Hafra's crumpled body, taking on the shape of a young girl. For a moment it hovered, its expression glowering as it stared at Bella. Then, with a hateful screech, it flashed through the air to pass through the walls of the house. Go after it, Bella sobbed, dropping to the ground to cradle his wife. Go and kill it. We are finished with the Resupply now. Go! Nearly tripping over the clutter of the small house, they rushed outside and prepared their weapons for the Resupply, who now waited to kill them all. Well, so, seems like the Resupply was possessing her body. Interesting. No, you're not fleeing. You are not fleeing. You're coming closer. Come this way. Right to Gorath. We will hem you in. There is now no way you can escape. In fact, donk. Nope, no donk there. And defeat it. James blinked. Despite the fact the creature disappeared, it's dead now. So now we can go back in. Bella said nothing as he let them inside. Next to the door, Hafra was sitting up, her frail fingers clutched in her hand, a distant look on her face. As she regarded them, she looked more relieved than pained for her injury. Is she dead? Yes, James replied. Dead. Or at least we may assume so. What exactly did we witness here? A foolish old woman who didn't wish to let her daughter go, she said, her voice trembling. Grabbing hold of Bella's hand for support, she continued on bravely. After our daughter died, I sought to find her with my talents. I thought if I could seize onto her, we could keep her with us. But that's not what you found, James replied. Hafra shook her head. No, it wasn't. Instead, I found the spirit of the Resupply who promised that she would bring our daughter to us, if we would allow her to live through me, to inhabit this body. For a while we believed her, but after several weeks, we knew we had been trapped by the creature. Feeling awkward in the woman's presence, James touched the woman's shoulder lightly. I'm very sorry. Don't be, she said. You have freed us of a curse, and now we can begin to rebuild our lives without my daughter. For this, I shall grant you a true prophecy, or at least one as true as I am capable. Looking deep into James's eyes, Hafra spoke slowly. There is one you seek who hides in many guises. He will trick you and guide attention away from himself, but he is marked by his smell. He shall be the one who holds the key to an important mystery. What is his name? James asked, intrigued by the answer. I do not know, the woman replied in shame, looking to the floor. In truth, my powers are quite limited. I have told you all that I can truly see. Enough, Bella said. It is time you had some rest, Hafra. Understanding that the woman wished for them to leave, James nodded thankfully to the fortune-teller and her husband. Good luck on your new life together, he said, closing the door behind them. I think you deserve it. Oh, that! That was something I was not anticipating. That was, altogether a very intriguing experience. Very intriguing. Let us quickly make our way over to Romney. It is not far. That is Sloop. Just over here. We could buy some food there, but to be honest, Romney is just over here. We can rush over to Romney quickly, buy our food in this tavern, for we are about to, do we want to buy some? We may want to buy like a day's worth of rations. Actually, no, let's rest here. And buy a little more. Also, you took a little bit of damage there, and buy a little more than a day's worth. So, let's have a look at how much we have. So you have 12, so 2, 2, and 1. So really we need to buy like 7. If we go to the tavern, we go to the barmaid, and we buy 7 rations. You don't have enough room, of course. Haggle. Accept. Share. You need 1, and you need 1. Like that. There we go. And with that, we are good. There's nothing more we really need to buy here, so when we come back, folks, we will head up to new locales. And hopefully we'll find some good stuff there that's not going to kill us, like all of those ghosts. Oh, all those ghosts. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.